I just watched something crazy happen on Instagram Live. 21-year-old Indian red boy was killed in Inglewood, California, while on Instagram Live with his man. And guess what his man is accused of doing, allegedly? His man allegedly defaced, vandalized Nipsey Hussle's mural. And apparently this was retaliation for that, allegedly. First and foremost, let me send my condolences to this man's family. Let me send my condolences to the people that work hard and to bring this man in the world. This is heartbreaking to watch that. To sit there and watch this man take his last breath on live. To sit there and watch this man say help. He's in Hawthorne and all that stuff. It's heartbreaking. We're watching our young brothers get killed in front of our eyes on social media. And for what? He vandalized, his man vandalized Nipsey's mural. I'm going to talk to his man that did that, his man that was on live, his man that now has blood on his hands. His man that now has blood on his hands. There's a rule that we abide by, but this new day and age rule that you guys abide by, the ones that I haven't seen coming, the ones that when growing up, I didn't know about and never disrespected dad. Always let the mother and father and adults and children walk away. But these new day and age gangsters are doing things a little bit different. We seen Nipsey get killed by a Crip, a hater, somebody who he distanced himself from a long time ago. But also we looked into Nipsey's life and saw what he stand for, what he believed in. I did a video with Atlantic Records for Nipsey. He reposted it and he spoke to me in a DM, and it meant a lot to me. Now, I'm not going to sit here in front and say that I knew, the effect that he would have on society today, but I knew that he was destined for something great by watching him and how he communicated with somebody from the East. So he got my respect. Shout out to Atlantic Records. Shout out to Jordan and everyone that set that up. And my thing was that's how I know him, and I know what he meant doing things with Dr. Sabi. For what? What's disrespecting the mural do? I didn't even know there was still blood and Crip wars, but that's none of my business. I can't speak on Cali business, but what I can speak on is the death of our young men and the incarceration of our young men, the incarceration of my brother, somebody who looks like me. Red, blue, black, whatever color. This is what matters. This, what we stand for. And this man lost his life. Indian red boy lost his life because his man decided to be ignorant. His man decided to be corny. And yeah, I call you corny because there's cameras all around to see what's going on. People get in tune with that. And you caused your man to lose his life. And I'm not saying it was the right thing to do, but was it really worth it? To put all that thing, Capone and all these blood things, was it worth it? Did your big homie sanction it? Who are you trying to prove something to the invisible streets? What credibility you trying to gain? What credibility you trying to gain? The streets don't love me, you, or no one else. Here today, gone tomorrow, as you can see. And this is all alleged that his man died from that. A walkthrough, shot 16 times, screaming help. I'm in Hawthorne, can't talk. We watch a man lose his life, and all because of what? And he asked you. He asked this man on live, like, yo, what would you do if you didn't have it on you? And you got smiling and all that. That stuff ain't funny, man. Stop disrespecting the dead. Stop disrespecting the dead. Now somebody else lost their life, and all y'all doing is talking about what? Retaliation? Where's the lessons learned from this? How can you do better? How can we do better as a people? To see that man lose his life, it breaks my heart, and nothing that nobody say could change that. I am heartbroken. I'm heart like that. That's crazy, bro. Like that. I'm heartbroken, son. His family, They work hard. They ain't. I don't want. My thing is, a life shouldn't be taken, and murals shouldn't be vandalized. Moving forward, we got to come up with some sort of understanding. We got to have principles. We need people around to really express and understand and tell the youngins or the ones that don't know better that all the stuff that you're doing is not worth it. Why don't you put the energy, you want to deface things, why don't you put the energy into drawing a mural? Your man ain't deserve to lose his life. I'm not saying he was any better. I saw him throwing up gang signs, disrespecting the ops, but was it really worth losing his life? Until the killer, you did all that broad day to do what? To prove something? You put your life in jeopardy. You about to lose your freedom because they have cameras everywhere. They look. You walked into an apartment complex or somewhere apparently and did all that for what? A bag? For what? Reputation? For what? Instagram is going to look at the lives. Instagram, somebody died on Instagram, so what they're going to do, they're going to try to help the police. Let me tell you a little more. They're going to try to help the police. And they're going to investigate every person that entered that live, and it was only 21 people, so it wouldn't be hard. And they're going to reverse trace, and they're going to go back to you. And you probably going to see this because you probably feeling yourself that you did something in name of Nipsey. Nipsey wouldn't have wanted that. What he stand for, what his family stand for, what his father talk about, what he believed in as far as being one as a people, he wouldn't have gone for that. And you did that what? You killed that young man for what? You just as guilty as them. And you did something in the name for your man. I get it. But what would Nipsey do? What would he have wanted? Why couldn't put hands on him? Why you couldn't beat him up? Why you couldn't pull him out his car? Why you couldn't violate him? Why you couldn't get him on camera to apologize? A lot of things that these OGs did, a lot of things that I've watched be done growing up. You took his life. And I'm not saying anything, but why did you put yourself out there to take another brother's life and now to lose yours? You see the cycle? Look at the principles. Look at the morals of the situation. We need change, y'all. Black on black crime, black genocide, all the stuff that's happening is killing our community. We're losing our brothers at a rapid pace. And if we don't come together or have somebody go out there and speak to them, and they even killing some activists out there. If we don't have somebody speak to them, we are a lost cause. How you going to represent for your man now that he's gone? And how you going to represent for Nipsey if this did happen now that you took a life? That's all alleged. But the point of the matter is, he ain't deserve to die. And Nipsey Mural don't deserve to get vandalized. I hope we find peace. Shout out to all the OGs in California. We got to figure it out or we're doomed.